Welcome to this explainer. I'm super thrilled you're here today because we're going to unpack the digital nervous system and honestly, the ultimate differentiator of the most successful companies in the world. We're going to explore the complete data to decisions pipeline that basically powers modern business. And to do this, we aren't just going to speak in abstracts. We're actually using a highly structured, comprehensive business intelligence course syllabus from MIT ADD University as our exact blueprint. Think of this as your accelerated masterclass in how data truly drives modern industry. Okay, let's dive into this by putting you directly in the shoes of a business leader for a second. When you look at giants like Amazon, Flipkart, or Netflix, you really have to ask yourself, how do they actually generate those incredibly accurate customer recommendations from massive, chaotic amounts of data? Like, how do they know exactly what you want to buy or watch before you even do? Well, it's not magic. It's a meticulously designed data factory. And understanding how that factory is built is absolutely crucial for mastering modern business agility. To break this all down, we're going to map out the data lifecycle following 5 key milestones directly from our syllabus blueprint. 1. The modern BI blueprint. 2. Building the data warehouse. 3. The ETL assembly line. 4. Dashboards and control rooms. And finally, 5. Predicting the future. Let's get right into it. Starting off with milestone number 1, the modern BI blueprint. Before we build anything, we need to reframe how we think about this topic. Business intelligence isn't just some piece of software you install and forget about. It's an entire architecture. It's the whole comprehensive system of data quality, profiling, and reporting methods used to extract vital business data. It's literally the underlying infrastructure that takes raw, meaningless numbers and turns them into actionable models that leaders use to make high-stakes decisions. Now, the foundation of this architecture relies on a pretty sharp contrast between two systems you've probably heard of, OLTP and OLAP. Think of OLTP, online transaction processing, as the cash register of your business. It handles everyday, rapid-fire transactions, like someone adding an item to their cart. It's built purely for speed. But OLAP, online analytical processing, that's the boardroom. It doesn't care about a single transaction. It looks at all the carts over the last 5 years to find trends. You absolutely need both to run and understand a modern business. Moving right along to milestone 2, building the data warehouse. To handle enterprise-scale information, modern companies can't just dump data into a warehouse and hope for the best. They organize it using specific logical blueprints called modeling schemas. Whether you're using a star schema, a more normalized snowflake schema, or a complex fact constellation schema, these models allow a business to seamlessly map out the tangled web of relationships between their daily inventory, global supply chains, and minute-by-minute sales. So what's actually at the core of these models? It comes down to facts and dimensions. Facts are your hard numbers, usually things you can add up, like total revenue or units sold. But a number alone kind of means nothing without context, right? That's where dimensions come in. They surround the facts and tell you the who, what, when, and where. To track growth effectively, you need a highly precise grain to your data, linking every single transaction fact to its rich contextual dimensions. That brings us to number 3, the ETL assembly line. This is arguably the beating heart of our data factory. ETL stands for extract, transform, and load. It's exactly how raw material becomes a refined product. First, we extract raw data sets, say CSV files or clickstream data. Next, we transform it. We clean it, standardize it, and fix inconsistencies using tools like Python or Power Query. Finally, we load it into our warehouse either all at once or incrementally. I really want to pause on that transformation step for a second because it's absolutely paramount. As our syllabus highlights, data quality, profiling, enrichment, and deduplication are just non-negotiables. You literally cannot skip this. If you load dirty data into your warehouse, your executives will be looking at flawed dashboards. Resolving quality issues right here on the assembly line is the only way to ensure your analytics are actually driving accurate decisions later on. Okay, the data is clean and loaded. Now we step into milestone 4, dashboards and control rooms. This right here is where the magic happens for executives. Nobody wants to stare at endless rows of SQL queries, right? They want clear visual insights. By using powerful BI tools like Tableau or Power BI, data analysts build interactive executive dashboards. These control rooms translate millions of rows of data into clear key performance indicators, instantly revealing if, say, a specific region is crushing its sales targets or falling behind.
But keep in mind, modern dashboards aren't just static charts printed out for a meeting. They're highly interactive, secure control panels. If a manager sees a dip in sales, they can instantly use drill-down capabilities to click directly into that chart, dive into the city level, and pinpoint exactly what's causing the drop. And thanks to robust data-level security, the system makes sure a manager in Region A can only see the data they're actually authorized to view.
And finally, we reach the top of the mountain with milestone 5, predicting the future. This is where we shift from just reporting what happened yesterday to forecasting what will happen tomorrow. You can really see the evolution of maturity here. You typically start with exploratory data analysis, just figuring out what you have. A few months in, you move into time series forecasting, looking at historical patterns. But the ultimate goal, maybe a year down the line, is full predictive analytics implementation, moving from merely reactive to aggressively proactive. To actually get that predictive power, companies are leveraging some very specific statistical techniques. Regression analysis lets a retailer predict future sales based on marketing spend. Decision trees can analyze user behavior to flag customer churn before they even click cancel. And clustering techniques can automatically group millions of users into highly targeted segments. These are the tools that give organizations a real competitive superpower. You know what's truly mind-blowing about all of this? The efficiency of learning it. This entire foundational blueprint, from grasping OLTP versus OLAP, building the warehouse, engineering the ETL pipeline, all the way to predictive analytics, is designed by MIT ADT University to be mastered in just 40 total teaching hours. It proves the barrier to understanding this incredible tech is way lower than you might think, as long as you have a structured roadmap. BI isn't just for massive tech giants anymore. It's the absolute baseline for any modern business. I really encourage you to take the concepts we've explored in this explainer, the dimensional schemas, the strict data quality of the ETL pipeline, those interactive dashboards, and look at your own real-world data challenges through this lens. If you have the power to accurately predict your customer's next move, how would you design your data factory today? The blueprint is right there waiting for you, so what are you going to build with it?